This has definitely been one of the more interesting few days of stretches. God damn it. The last few days have been one of the more interesting stretches of my life in terms of being a Giants fan. We went from having no clue who the starting quarterback would be a week ago to Tommy DeVito being announced over the $5 million Drew Lock to DJ playing safety on practice team, and now he was just released. And it's a bye week for us, and I don't know how a team, I don't know how you could properly prep for that, because I don't even think I'll be reconciled with the situation by Sunday, let alone ready to play football. I don't know what the hell the team's doing right now. We all knew it was coming. It's not like this is a super immensely surprising move by the New York Giants. We knew that when things weren't going well this season, that there was a very good chance that DJ was going to get benched because of the injury clause that his team apparently worked into the contract. Unfortunately, that in a way came back to bite him but at the same time, I don't know. I have a hard time arguing against a player building an injury clause into their own deal when they have a history of injury. So whether or not you see it as something that came back to bite him or the Giants, it's finally over. And honestly, I want the season to be over. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what pick we end up with and who. I'm sure that'll be a whole nother disaster. We have a lot to talk about today. If you're a Giants fan, you're probably feeling the exact same way as me. You're angry, you're happy, you're sad. You're all over the place right now. If you're not a Giants fan, you're probably laughing your ass off. And honestly, that's one of the biggest problems right now as a fan, is the fact that we have genuinely been the laughingstock of the NFL, of arguably American sports. If it weren't for the Oakland A's, we would probably be the definitive most embarrassing organization in the country right now. It is absurd how poorly ran this organization has been over the past few years. The amount of players, good or bad, that this franchise has seen come and go in the last decade, from Odell to Xavier McKinney to just Saquon. It feels like we've seen so many good names, so many great talents come and just go right out that door, contributing to some of the most pointless football that this organization has played in 100 years. In its entire existence. We are in the middle of an ocean. We don't even have a paddle. They cut both our feet off so we can't kick ourselves back to shore. We are just floating. We are a buoy right now. That is where we are as an organization. And good Lord, I just want to move forward. I just want this to be over with. I just want it to be over with because I'm sick of this continuing saga. It is a worse spiral than a damn Uzumaki episode, I'm telling you. The biggest thing that obviously motivated this move is the cap savings. Apparently, we are going to save $19.4 million on 2025's cap hit. Who knows if we're going to do anything good with it? We clearly couldn't manage money for a damn this offseason. We gave freaking Drew Lock $5 million just to not even play him. And I've seen several people saying, why don't we just give that $5 million to Saquon in a bonus or something? And I don't know. Can you do that? Could that have worked? I have no idea. If we could have, I don't know why we didn't. I understand you probably didn't love DJ as oh, that's going to be the guy that we're starting a lot of games with, but turn around, we're halfway plus through the season, now we have fucking Tommy DeVito playing, Tommy Cutlets, and God, the memes are great, they're awesome, it's fun to root for a hometown hero, but oh my gosh, what a poor management of cap space, player personnel, just everything on the Giants' end in terms of franchise management over the last few years has been abysmal. And the biggest thing I wonder in all this is, where is John Mara's head? Because if it's not up his ass, I can't imagine any place on this planet it could be. And then to turn around and apparently try to play firefighter and all this, I guess I didn't see it, but apparently we were calling into ESPN to try to tell him to chill on the coverage of us. And if that isn't a perfect encapsulation of where we are as a franchise, that we are begging people to stop making fun of us, I don't know what is, because it's sad. We're sad, and I'm sad. I want it to be over. I'm sad. I wanted to come back to the safety thing real quick, to the practice squad safety thing, because everybody had an opinion about this, and I'll be honest, I bid on it. I was like, this is bullshit. But then Ben DiNucci, who was a former player, I guess, said that it's completely normal for third-string quarterbacks to be playing practice squad safety. I have no idea. I never played football past 9th grade. Even if that is the case, it's a strange thing, because DiNucci obviously would be more used to that role than Daniel Jones ever has been. And even if it is true that, like, it's normal, think about what that looks like on the organization. We have a player with a $48 million cap hit this season, and we have him walking around in practice reps on the defensive side of the field. Like, think about the optics. Meanwhile, we're kicking our feet in arguably the most questionable quarterback draft in a few years. I mean, who do you take? Who do you take? I remember thinking Quinn Ewers was really good, but now I don't see Quinn Ewers anywhere. Shedeur Sanders, people keep talking about. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not watching college ball, but I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't know. What are we gonna do? There's Cam Ward. Cam Ward seems to be the prevailing guy right now. But is he? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when somebody comes into this team a few weeks into the season? Maybe they started out okay. Maybe they started out all right. A couple guys go down. Andrew Thomas gets hurt again. All of a sudden we have, I don't know, we're back to a situation where a guy like Wandale's the number one receiver because Neighbors went down. I mean, what's going to happen when that quarterback is in that position, has some bad games, and gets the freaking overwhelming hate that any quarterback of the New York Giants is bound to get when they have a bad performance? I want to end with this because I really, if you stayed around this long, I think you can humor my question here. I'm going to give you two quarterbacks, and just based on their stats, just based on their numbers, I would really appreciate you letting me know which of the two quarterbacks you would take strictly off numbers, no additional context, no nothing. If you know who they are, don't jump out and say it. Just let me know. Quarterback one, quarterback two. Okay, here we go. Quarterback one, 71 games played, 55.9 completion percentage, 14,623 yards, 76.1 quarterback rating, 98 touchdowns, 74 picks, 215 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Quarterback 2, 69 games played, 64.1% completion, 14,582 yards, 84.3 quarterback rating, 70 touchdowns, 47 picks, 2,179 rushing yards, and 15 rushing touchdowns. Let me know who you would take in the comment section down below. My name is Zachary Taylor, and I thank you for your time.